Well, hello there, folks. Welcome to this video. My name is Mark Miles, and this channel is all about giving you the skills, the knowledge, and the wisdom to be able to take your training results to the next level. In today's video, I want to talk to you about how training actually goes against human nature and human psychology and human wiring, right? And we need to appreciate that if we don't recognize this, we can be doing the old Albert Einstein doing the same thing and expecting different results, right? So we have four main things that essentially in the human brain we are wired to do that essentially make it even harder for us trainers and presenters and workshop facilitators to really get our message across, right? And in other videos, I'm going to talk about solutions to these problems, but let's just dive into why humans are wired not to learn. I'll say it again. Why humans are designed and wired not to learn, right? Human nature is not your best friend as a trainer and presenter. So go ahead, grab a pen, get ready to write. So the first one we need to recognize is number one, students are wired to forget things. Students are wired to forget things. I'll say it again. Students are wired to forget things. What we mean by that is that your learners, your participants, your audience members are sitting there and they are going to be forgetting more than you appreciate, right? And studies have actually shown that learners will generally take away 5 to 10% at the most from any session or any training that they actually attend with you, right? And they're going to forget 90% of what they hear from you within 1 hour, right? So that kind of tells us that we need to maybe realign our expectations to what people actually remember and maybe build in a bit more review. Maybe be a little bit more, I guess, healthy in our perspective about how much people actually remember and how we actually deliver the information, right? And maybe just get a bit more creative in how we deliver it, knowing that repetition plus relevance plus emotion equals memory. I'll say it again. Repetition plus relevance plus emotion equals memory. All right. So let's keep that formula in mind there, right? So number one, learners are wired to forget things, right? The brain can only take in so much, so the brain is deleting, distorting, and generalizing all of the time. Number two reason why people are designed and hardwired not to learn with you is that learners get distracted very quickly, right? And these days, with everything that's going on, the average attention span is down to about 3 to 6 minutes, right? It used to be 8, but now it's down to 3 minutes before a learner, participant, audience member is having that urge to do something else, that urge to check their phone, their urge to connect with someone else, their urge to go, what else do I need to be doing right now, right? So as a trainer, presenter, coach, facilitator, mentor, you need to embrace the idea that you cannot be holding someone's attention in the same ways that you used to, like ever before, right? So number one, students are hardwired to forget. Number two, students are hardwired these days to be even more distracted. Number three is learners want the result with the least amount of effort. Learners want the result with the least amount of effort. And we need to appreciate that learners are always looking for the shortcuts. They're always looking for the faster ways of doing things, right? So we need to appreciate that if we want our learners to grow and develop, we are always fighting against that urge by the learners. Give it to me now, and I am not going to put myself out there. And that leads to number four, that students' brains are hardwired or wired in a way that actually avoids them doing new things. And there are 6 core needs of the ego, and one of them is staying the same. One of them is looking good and not looking bad, right? So if we are in an environment and we're setting up a learning environment, so to speak, we need to appreciate that learners innately do not want to change, right? So we need to make sure that we are setting up a safe learning environment where people feel comfortable to make minute changes and do different things without feeling judged, criticized, or condemned on how they perform, right? So another video for another topic for another time, but the importance of setting up safety around learners making mistakes, right? So let's recap. Number one, learners are hardwired to forget what we tell them, right? So we need to do whatever we can to make sure they don't forget it. Number two, learners are hardwired to be distracted. Distracted. So you need to be able to work around that, work with that. And are hardwired to want the result with the least amount of effort. And last one there, learners are hardwired to stay the same and not do anything that's going to make them look bad or not look good, so to speak, right? So let's embrace those facts. Let's adjust our training approach and our workshop facilitation to align to that and be the very best influencer we can, knowing that all of those factors are against us as we train and present. All right. On that note, folks, hope you got value from the video. If you want to find out more, check out the book, Advanced Facilitation Techniques, where we look at concepts like this and ways and strategies that you can use to really overcome those things there. The human nature that prevents learners being able to transform even faster, right? So these factors, critically important. Adopt and adapt, and you will get great results. On the note, folks, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one. As always, like, comment, share. Let's get the message out there, and let's really continue to transform the quality of training in Australia and beyond. And my name is Mark Miles, helping you speak to be remembered and having even better results in your training world. Thanks for watching, team, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.